Okay, today NACBA announced the Certificate of Service System Lite that is going to be a member benefit for NACBA members nationwide. The service works just like the certificateofservice.com normal website with some distinct differences. Today I'm going to walk you through how to upload a mailing job. The link from NACBA is going to take you to the page you see on the front of your screen or in this video. And it tells you some various information about the charges that we have, how the postage works. You can link to the FAQ page. Also link to uploading a mailing right now through the NACBA web portal. So let's go ahead and click on that. Upload a mailing now. And I want you to note that this is a secure page. And you can see that it's a secure page when you look at it up here and it says HTTPS. That means Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure, or something like that, as well as the fact that it says secure right before you see the BK Attorney Services page. Also note that we've put a link on this page to show that it is a secure page. I want to show you one more thing before we get into uploading the documents, and that is this live help. If you want to talk to us at the office but don't want to pick up the phone, you can open this button or button and a screen will open up that gives you a direct link into our office. And you can simply put in your name and click on Submit. And this will ring through to our office and someone in our office will pick up. If you don't want to talk anymore, you can simply click on End Chat and move on. Returning to the screen, this is where you upload your mailing projects to the certificateofservice.com website. And it all begins with attaching your PDF file. We mail the same documents that you upload to CM/ECF Pacer. The way for you to do the job right is to simply upload your document to Pacer, then come back to this website and attach the same file. And you can do that by simply pressing the Browse button right here, or actually anywhere in the field depending on your operating system. Here we'll click on Browse and we'll go find a file to select. I've got a file here called Doc3. I'm going to click on it, attach it, and you'll see the title for that document and the file path in the window in front of you. Now that you've uploaded the document, or you've attached the document for upload, you also want to describe that document. Be as descriptive as possible. So if this is a notice, motion, and a plan, I want to say notice, put in there motion, proposed order, and first amended chapter 13 plan dated 5/5/2014. Now, that's a pretty descriptive title. It's a benefit to you because the more description or the more descriptive you are on your certificate, the less trouble you'll have from the court and creditors saying, well, we don't understand what was served, therefore service is not valid. You want to try and be as detailed as possible when you're preparing docs for service. Okay, returning to the form to fill out, we've just filled in section 2, document description, and now we're going to go down to case information. We need this information at COS.com so that we can go to ECF and get the master mailing matrix for you. For this instance, we're just going to put the main case number in as 00-0000. And then we'll select our court district, which in my case is the Western District of Washington. And then we'll put the debtor name in. And for this example, we'll use Homer Simpson as the debtor. His name is Marge Simpson. We'll put her name in there. And so I'm doing an upload for case 00000 in the Western District of Washington for Homer and Marge Simpson. All this information is necessary so that we can go to ECF and download the master mailing matrix for you. Once you have this information entered, you can move on to the next, which is the hearing information. Not all districts require this, but most districts do, so we give it to you as an option. You want to put in your hearing date and your hearing time. We'll set this one for 1:30. The location of the hearing. And the response date. As I said, different districts are different in how they approach things. We've tried to make this as complete as possible so that each district will be satisfied with the certificate. The information you're putting in here isn't for us, it's actually for your certificate that you get back from us. So when it gets uploaded to the court by you, it'll have all your hearing information in it, and this will make the judge and the clerks happy. Next section is the ECF docket information. As you have probably learned in some of your districts, the courts are now requiring a reference to your ECF docket reference number. That's a lot to say. We've provided an entire separate section for this, so you can put it in there. If you're not sure what this is, then it probably doesn't apply to you. But if you are required to put in your docket reference number for your ECF link, so you can show that this new certificate is related to another document that you served on ECF, that number is what you put in here. In this example, I've just used 123, but it could be anything to put in there, whatever that actual ECF docket reference number is. So for instance, if this is a Chapter 13 plan that I'm submitting, I want it to relate back to the first Chapter 13 plan, previous Chapter 13 plan, I would put that docket reference number in this section. Your court will tell you what docket number to reference when you're uploading your job on ECF. Let's move on to the next section, which is contact info and return address. On this section, you're going to put in the information that we're going to show in the return address section of the envelope. So in my case, that's the Jump Law Group, Post Office Box 4590, Pasco, Washington 99302. So on the return address for the envelopes that are printed, these 4 lines will be displayed. This next piece of information, the phone number, is just so we have to contact you if something goes wrong or we have a question. In addition to the phone number, we also need to have your email address put in there. The next section is dealing with the payment information, and here we just need to get the name that's on the credit card, billing zip code, the billing address, number only. Now, you'll note that it says billing address number, and I've only put in the P.O. box number for me, which is 4590. I don't need to put in any more information than that. All I really need is actually the numeric numbers from the billing address. So if you lived at 123 Mulberry Lane, all you would have to put in here is 123 and not Mulberry Lane. The next section will allow us to select the credit card, and then of course the credit card number. You can put it in with no spaces, and then we go to the expiration date. And so actually this card's expired. Let's make it for 2020. There, now it's not expired. And then flip your card over and look on the see your CSV. And we'll just pick any number that we want to put in there. This next section deals with the setting the defaults and saving information. Now, save all of your billing information with the exception of your credit card. You can also save your return address information, your contact information, clicking on this button right here, and that'll save your information. It sets a cookie on your computer that is good for 30 days. So as long as you use this website once a month, the information you put in the first time should come up the second time and subsequent times thereafter. But if you go for more than 30 days without using this site, then the cookie that we've established for you will delete on its own. In other words, it will self-destruct. The last section is simply to submit the mailing project. This is the user agreement that sets up the discount, the distribution to NACBA, as well as your reduced postal discounts. So it's important to check this button that says by checking this box you are certifying you've read it. And then you'll enter your security code. Doesn't look like the security code turned up here in the sample tutorial, so we'll just type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but it's usually a combination of letters and numbers that will appear right here, and you'll type the corresponding information to this section. Now, the next step is to do a final review. Look over the information you've put in here thus far, make sure it's correct. What you type in is what we're going to get. And so if you type in a mistake, we're going to get that mistake. If you type in the wrong case number, we're going to output the wrong case number. We don't look at these as they come through the system. It's an automated process. If we spot a mistake, we'll let you know about it, but we're not necessarily going to spot the mistake because we don't know what you were thinking at the time you pressed the upload button. So go through it yourself now. Just scroll up to make sure you got all the information correct, case number is correct, and you've attached the right file. Once you've gone down, click on the commit to mailing these documents. And I tell you this, that once you click on this button, there's no turning back. So let's click on it. And now this job is committed for mailing. You can see the status bar from the screen here as it advances. Right now it's processing. It's attaching that file to the upload. And this can take anywhere from 5 seconds to a minute, depending on the size of the file that you have. The best thing to do is just sit back and wait. When it's done, this screen will appear to show that it has been uploaded successfully. And here you can see the information about your job. The most important thing is this information right here, your tracking number. The tracking number is how we'll find this job for you later on. If you need to get a duplicate certificate, if there's something you need to correct, this tracking number is the number that we need in order to find the job. Simply having the case number and the debtor name isn't enough. You'd be surprised how many Homer Simpsons there are across the United States. But this information tells you about the stuff you just uploaded. Lets you know what's going to appear on your return address information envelope, and a link to either go to the main COS site or upload another job. Most people upload all their jobs at the end of the day. So as soon as you've uploaded your first job, you'll click on upload another job, and it will take you right back to where we started, and that is to upload a mailing job. If you have any questions, you can click on the link right there. That'll take you to talking to our office. If we're closed, you can call and leave a message. Our number is 509-412-1356, or you can simply look at the bottom of any page on our website and see the office address and phone number there. Thank you very much for taking time to watch this video. If you have any questions, we're here to help. Good luck!